And so many colleges find it extremely important that you get involved. And so, how can you get involved? The first step would be finding something that's meaningful to you. Just like in other live streams I've talked about when you're putting together your essays, the topic of the essay has to be genuine. In the same way, whatever you decide to do for community service has to be something that captivates you, draws your attention, and is something that you're going to be committed to doing repeatedly. And so find a cause that is relevant to your interests and that is meaningful to you. So this could be something that has affected you personally, or people close to you, has affected your community, or something that you just really care about. It's an important thing that you choose. And it's important that you choose that you are passionate about it because it's going to be where you spend your time and your energy. And that should be something you look forward to outside of school. So there's going to be mandated community service as part of your schooling, but colleges really want to make sure that you're looking for something outside of what the school requires. Because when you attend their university, they probably aren't going to have a community service requirement, but they're still going to want to see their students active and civically engaged. And so they want to know that you have that extra self-motivation. And finally, it's important to remember that it should not be a burden or something that you're simply doing to just check off the list. Just as with the essays, colleges are going to be able to see through anything that is not genuine. You can also, if you're struggling to figure out what should I really do my community service in, you can think about your future career plans and try to get involved in similar fields for your volunteer activities. This will give you both the opportunity to get a glimpse into that field and build your skills and understand if it's something you really want to go into. And it's also going to be important in terms of building a connection between what you want to study and how you're going to go about studying it. And so, for example, let's say that you're really interested in studying computer science. An opportunity might be to teach coding to kids in underserved high schools. Or maybe you want to study psychology and you're really passionate about mental health. So you could go ahead and volunteer with mental health organizations such as the National Alliance on Mental Illness, NAMI, which has plenty of volunteer opportunities, especially for high school students. What if you're not the traditional STEM path and you want to study history? I'm sure there's lots of historical societies in your local community, whether it's your city, your county, your state. So you could go ahead and volunteer with one of those organizations to help preserve and share the history of your city and community. And I know that they will love having young students who can help run their social media accounts because lots of these historians are extremely knowledgeable and a wealth of wisdom. But at the ripe age of 75, they might not know what TikTok is. But you can go out and kind of build the brand of the organization by volunteering. And a quick note is that it's not totally necessary to do volunteer work related to your career interests, but it does help you kind of understand where your future passions may lie. And as part of that, it's important to remember that your passion for your volunteer work is a lot more important than just aligning with your career goals. And that's because the passion and the volunteer work should come through in your essays and your interviews. And that's going to only happen if you absolutely love it.